Welcome back to another episode of Digimazter Plays Direwolf20's mod pack. We are on the V4Variety server. Look at those wings. Look at those sexy, sexy wings. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No. Last episode was crazy. We did a lot of stuff. It spanned over like 3 weeks. I missed an episode because of a crash, and I just didn't have an exit recorded, and I don't roll like that, so there's a creeper blew up this sign, by the way. Beep. So I didn't release it, because at one I was really kind of like, I'm broken, I don't want to do it again. Little butt hurt from being blown up and not being able to do anything. But we are back, and we're ready to do things, and just like I mentioned on the V4 Vanilla episode, in this V4 Variety episode, we're using our new stuff. I'm not recording at 60 frames because I cannot run Direwolf at consistent 60 frames because of all the mods and all that stuff. It's kind of sad, though, really. I have a pretty good computer, but whatever. Maybe when Moddie gets to 1.8, I'll be able to like, woo, all the frames. But no. Anyway, we still run it really well, really smooth. So, what have I done? Because I have done some stuff. Last time I left us off, we built that lower altar, and then I said I was going to build an upper altar. Well, that one is for generating LP. This one is for crafting fast. Well, I have built both of them and got them both functioning. I'm going to show the lower one first. Come onto this little teleposer from... I'll show how these work. Basically, there's this thing in here, and you take that, and you mark it to whichever one you want to be teleported to by clicking on it, right-clicking with it, and then you stick it in here, and then when you give this guy a pulse of redstone, it'll send you to the one that you wanted to be teleported to, like this guy right here. He has another one in here. I click this, it sends me to this guy. So I just made teleporter pads. They're not going to be here for permanently, but this is how I'm going to get down here. But this is it. This is the completed thing. It's not tier 6. We can still go more crazy. I don't know exactly what I want to do with a tier 6 altar, but we can go more crazy. It is currently building up LP by putting our orb in there. We have max LP. Which normally is only 10 million, but I have these guys right here. These runes of the orb, they actually give us more LP into our rune network, and these 12 right here actually increase it by 2.4 million. So we have 12.4 million LP. If this thing is set up like really, really well. All of these guys are the sacrificial runes in the middle, runes of sacrifice. These are runes of dislocation, and this thing has an internal buffer, okay, of like 1,000 LP or something like that. This allows the output of that into a tank to increase. With this, we have this set over here. That's 26 of them, I believe. There's 13 in each. Allows us to transport about 2 buckets every time this thing goes off, because it's not per tick. It's every few seconds that thing positions. And I have them going into these ginormous tanks that hold over 20,000 buckets, because 20 million LB, you know, yeah. Lots of buckets. They're both completely full. This one has a little boo-boo on it, but yeah, it's not black. But they're all completely full. We have tons of LP generated. It's not going anywhere. And how we're generating it is we're using, like we showed last time, we have 2 rituals. And these are constant rituals. The ritual of binding is only activated when you activate it. You know, you use it and it's done. These guys are constantly activated, and they use LP. And that's why, from your pool, your internal number. That's why this number is going down, because every so often they go, I want my stuff, give it to me. So they take it, but they generate more LP than they will ever use. This thing is set up so perfectly that if I took this rune out, it looks kind of ridiculous, right? If I took this rune of sacrifice out, this would be at a negative loss. Not huge, it'd take forever to lose all of it, but it would be at a negative loss. And I don't want to be at a negative loss. So I put that there, and I'm always at a positive. But we have, in this block here, but they're being kind of glitched so you can actually see them, 64 flesh golems that are getting hurt by this guy, and this one down below is called the Well of Suffering. Every so often, about every tick or so, it damages mobs and takes the portion of health that it sucks from them and turns it into LP. That portion is greatly increased by every rune of sacrifice we have. Then, vice versa, we have this guy up here, which can fit directly over it, but I have it doesn't seem to work every time like that, so I have it above a few blocks, which is the Rune of Regeneration, which, if we take a look at these guys' health, it goes down, and then it goes right back up, so they will never die. And there's 64 of them. They don't have any AI, they don't have any kind of thing making them do any lag, they're just getting hurt and re-healed. That is the only thing it's doing, so this is actually one of the best, less laggy setups. Not saying that creating a mob farm above this and getting, because you can collect the item drops, is going to cause any kind of trouble for the server. This server is kind of a hoss. But if you are on a server that's limited and you want to do blood magic, I would do this way. It takes a lot to make those guys, and I'll show you my setup for that. It took about 2 hours, but it is beautiful. There's a magnum torch up here, so we don't have to worry about any mobs, just like around here. This is how I made it using Thaumcraft. Oh, we have a Windows update. Let's postpone that for 4 hours. Thank you. Yeah, it's using these alchemical furnaces, which we know about. We put things in there, breaks it down into their aspects. Then they go into these arcane alembics, and we have them marked to tell which ones are going to go in there, because this is for soul sand, this was for rat flesh, and this was for whatever else I needed. I don't remember, but it was for whatever else I needed. Oh, something that had tree and trapdoors. That's the 3 items I use to make them, because it generates all the stuff you need, because you need modus, you need that humus, and then you need spiritus, and that's what you mix with this, which this is an alchemical construct. It goes above a crucible, does not need water in the crucible, but you put the bottles here that have the, and it also needed a third one, you know, all 3 of those things, put them in here, pump them into this thing, stand on this, and it'll tell you, you put in like your activator, and this was like a block of flesh, and then when you put that in there, you can surf through all the different recipes it makes. In this case, it only was flesh golem. And you click on it, activate that, and it'll put these in here. And if you fill in those, which will automatically get sucked out of here, it automatically spits out a flesh golem out of the front here. So that is how I did it. It's kind of like automatic crafting with Thaumcraft. So I just had to manage getting all the stuff and doing this. I made 2 stacks of those golems. 1 stack is over at RB's place. But now onto the best part. Which, by the way, hold on. Let's hit J. Let's go to waypoints. I don't want to remove this one, remove that one, remove that one. I think I want to remove that one too. Yeah, cool. I don't need those anymore. Onto this guy. This guy's all about speedy crafting. This whole row down here, which by the way, I love the way the carpet looks on the obsidian. Not sure about the deadwood, but I do like it. But these are all speed runes. If we go down here, speed runes. These accelerate how fast it crafts. These, once again, are dislocation. We have them all around, so this guy can suck up stuff really fast. And then the one I didn't talk about down there is this guy, the Rune of Augmented Capacity. That augments how much this guy can hold. Normally an altar can only hold 10,000 LP. If you look here, this guy can hold 660,000 LP because of all the runes of augmented reality. Or, reality. Woo! Augmented reality. No. Um, augmented capacity. So we're going to craft with this guy today, and we're going to craft some of filled sockets. We're going to make blood magic armor. That's right, we're going to do that. At least get all the sockets made. Hopefully we'll make the blood magic. But first, I want to go here, and I want to show you something. I want to grab this guy. I want to grab those. Put him back. Put on our helmet, by the way. And go back down. Alright, so I know we've crafted before with blood magic, but it's been a little while, so let's do it again. Now, watch how long it takes to get to the first level of slate. Get the basic blank slate here, okay? Boom. You see how long that took? Didn't take forever, didn't take terribly long, but it did take some time. Now, let's see how fast it takes to get even further. Does this have anything in it? This is an infused. I want to make these guys. Imbued. That's the stage 3, okay? So let's see how fast it takes this guy to get to stage 3. 1, 2, 3. Done. That is it. To get to imbued slates. We can throw this guy in there, get an imbued slate. I need more imbued slates, so I'm going to do that. I'm only going to make probably 16 of them right now, because that'll take no time at all. And if you look, this thing isn't going down. And why? It's because it is drawing all of its LP, while it's doing stuff, from these massive tanks. If you look here, it's not even draining fast enough to even show any. Oh, it's coming from this guy. See, bloop, bloop, bloop. Because we have a tank down there that is just going to constantly put it back in there. So we have almost infinite LP. There might be a way for me to drain this, but it would be pretty hard. We're already pretty far through this. So let's go look at making armor. Bonk. So what do we need? We need to look up blood magic. So to do this, we need a soul armor forge. A soul armor forge is pretty much master and above orbs, stone, and 4 filled sockets. Well, a filled socket is an empty socket with 30,000 LP in it. So you need at least tier 3 to create these guys. These guys are weak blood shards surrounded by glass and a diamond, okay? So to make armor, it takes one of those just like the normal crafting recipe. So for a chest piece, it would take 8 filled sockets for a chest piece. So that's 24 to make full set of armor, plus 4 to make the this guy. And you never need to make this guy again, so you need 28 total to make the armor, right? Imperfect ritual stone. I wonder what that's for. Maybe that's for getting the tier 6 stuff? I don't know. We'll see. So we are going to make this and all of those today. Now, I've already made one. If we look in here, socket, we got one right there. Why? Because I made an item filter for it, as you saw up there. So we only need to make 27 more. But we need quite a few of those shards. Weak blood shards, right? And we only have one. So we're going to make some with imbued slates, weak blood shard, plus a master orb gets us 5 of them. We turn 1 into 5 because we use these guys. So you saw that I made quite a few imbued slates. So let's go get those guys. Shimmy on up here. Already done crafting. Got all 18. Because there was already 2 in there. Bunk. So let's see. imbued. We have 2 more, so we have 20 of them. And that's fine. Orb. We need at least this orb. I think this orb will work. Hopefully, it doesn't have to be a master, because this is, or just a master, because you see it didn't move. And then we need our weak blood shard. So let's see here. Weak blood shard, this guy, one of these guys. Does that work? No. So it has to be a master orb. Didn't I get more of those? I know I have more weak blood shards than that. Oh no, I don't. Because I need one to make a master orb, because I don't seem to have a master orb. And that's how you make a master orb, right? Master. Yeah, it takes a weak blood shard. Let's go ahead and pop into our tools bag. Grab this bad boy. Let's see if I can find something to kill. I don't want to go do the mining world again. Down here maybe? No, I lit this up, didn't I? Dang it. Oh, wait. Wait. Turn around. Did I light these up and not take them? RJ came in here and raided this, by the way. Oh, good. Yay! Boo! He didn't give me anything. Is there any way to make it darker around here? Decrease the spawning rate, but... Oh, I don't have my sword. Yay, we got one. Okay, that's all we needed was one. We don't need zombies spawning over here. There we go. So now we're going to make a master blood orb, because apparently I don't have one. We're going to be making several of these things anyway, but that'll be explained why later. Bink. Remember, this takes like 50 or 30,000 LP to do. Boom, done. That's crazy. Make sure we use it once, so we tag it for ourselves. Ooh, crazy load. Dun, dun, dun. Swap that out, and boom, we got 5. So click, and then we just put that back in there and go click, click, and there. Now we have tons of them. So that's good. So we just throw all that in there. So we even got some imbued things. And then we want sockets. We want to make some more empty sockets. We want to make, what, 20? We have 1, so we only need to make 27. Alright, so let's make 27 of these if we can. May run out of glass. Oh, we ran out of those guys. We're at 18. So we want to make more weak shards. Weak. We can just do this. I wish I'd put the orb in there. Master orb. Alright, 18. 19. Ooh, we don't have enough imbued sockets, do we? Don't want to make a cut, so let's just go do this real quick. This is going to be a whole episode. I thought I was just going to do a section. Boop. Boop. Alright, I'll be right back once I have all the imbued. I don't think I need to take a cut, because we'll have this done. Once I get like 4 in here, it'll be good. So yeah, this thing is awesome. We got a nice red carpet for when we build the temple around it. Because there is going to be a temple still on here, not just the altar. One more. Done. Okay. We'll let those run for a second. Till we need to use it for other things. Weak. Boom. that. And then we want to get our sockets. Again, so 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. Well, we're close. We'll have enough anyway. So let's go ahead and make 3 more of these guys at least. Alright, let's just let that guy finish. Put that in there, put that in there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take this out. We're going to put in filled socket. And throw these in there. Now watch this. Watch how fast this loads. Boom, done. And it's not even, I mean, it's denting, but it's filling up not nearly as fast as it's using it, really. I wish there was I mean, there isn't a way to make this fill up faster, but I don't know. So it's still working, it's just kind of empty. Every time it runs out, it loses a little bit of progress. But the fastest this thing can input is at 2 buckets per tick. So, alright, I'm going to let this run for a little bit. Once I get all these done, which we're at 6 already. Well, we got 4. That's all we needed, right? So let's go and do this. I keep thinking I have to cut, but I don't, because every little bit's done. I should have grabbed those imbued slates. So you want to make one of these guys. And we need this and this. And then we need an orb. Let's use the magician's orb and boom, we got that. Now all we need is the rest of those guys. So I'm going to get the rest of those set up and then I'll be right back with you. I did some setup. I think we're pretty good. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, like 4 master orbs, 4 weak blood, got a sanguine helmet. You make this by taking a pair of goggles of revealing and throwing it into a ritual of binding on our little island over here. Also have our water sigil, which we made a long time ago that creates water. This isn't mine. Dang it. I have to make another one of those ones real quick. This one isn't bound yet, so I need to bind it. This is haste, grants us boost 2, which I don't know if it's going to work or not with us, but it looks like we're a little faster. Boost 2 doesn't really do much, does it? Yeah, we're well, do we look like we go a little faster at this? Yeah, we go a little faster. And then we got this whirlwind. It deflects things that come at us. So that's bound to us now. All these are bound to us. See, this one is bound to when I had a lowercase name, so it's not mine, so I need to make another one. But I'll do that off camera. All I want to do is show you a couple of what I'm going to be doing. And this is how we're going to make our armor. So, you place this guy. We're going to make the helmet. So we're going to place this guy down. And how you do is you build around this guy in the crafting recipe for the helmet. So if you look, if we did this on a crafting table, this would make a helmet, right? And this is around him, socketed around him. You can apply upgrades to this. You can apply 2 upgrades per thing if you use a demon shard. I don't have any demon shards right now. We have to summon some demons. I think RB and I are going to do that tomorrow, so it'll be off camera, but I'm going to show you how to do it with 1 upgrade, okay? So you have these weak blood shards will allow you to have 1 upgrade. So you take it and you click it there and you see it used it, and now we have an upgrade slot For the helmet, I'm going to put the Sanguine helmet in here. I'm going to click in this spot, and that will grant us the ability to see just like this thing does. It gives us basically a revealing effect. Now, wearing this stuff uses LP. Not a whole lot, not compared to what I'm generating, but you can negate it by putting certain orbs in there. And if you put a master or above into these guys, like so, I hate how that happened, it scared me, it no longer costs anything. So it is completely negated. So if we just click that, we have our bound helmet. Item slot 0 is a weak blood shard. Item slot 3 is a sanguine helmet. And then the master blood orb. So if we take this off, and then we shift click that so it binds to us. See if you look, current owner Digimazter. I pointed at the screen because I'm stupid. And then we have it on. And look how sick this thing is. Yeah! Oh yeah! So I'm going to go ahead and make the rest of the armor. I'm going to put this stuff in here. The whirlwind will protect us from arrows. This will give us that haste boost constantly. And when I make this, this will give us water breathing constantly. So we can breathe underwater. I will be right back. Alright guys, look at this. Because we look straight, sick, nasty. No. This clip is actually a lot later, like almost 2 weeks after the last clip. I'm a little bit ahead, as you can tell. This is the last bit ahead I am. I'm going to try to get a little more ahead with the episodes again. But I went to edit what I had, and well, there was no audio in the last clip where I showed off the armor. So I thought I would show it off again, and this time it's actually a little bit even better show off, because at the end of that clip I said I was going to show, or go ahead and put in demon shards versus the blood shard that we used in the helmet, so that we could have more upgrades. And I did that. The upgrades aren't final, but I did do everything I said. So in the bound helmet, we have a lava sigil, so we're immune to lava. We have a sanguine helmet, so we can see our what are they called? Orbs, or nodes. See our nodes. That takes a demon blood shard, which you have to kill a demon for, and a master blood orb. The bound plate has the same two things that demon blood shard and master orb, but it also has Sigil of the Green Grove, which I'm probably going to take out, mainly because I don't know how it exactly works, but it's supposed to make things grow faster around me. I don't know if it's a toggle thing that I have to use in the armor, but it doesn't seem to really work all that well. At least it's much slower than the actual Grove orb. And the whirlwind, which deflects arrows. It works really well. This one we have the water sigil, so we can breathe underwater, and the void sigil, so we don't take void damage. That one also might go away. I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to put in there. Sigil of haste, which gives us boost, as you can see off to the side there. And the division sigil, which gives us night vision, which I am showing off here because it is currently nighttime. So we are super duper fast. I mean, ridiculously fast. Whoop. Little load lag there, but yeah, we are ridiculously fast on ground and in air. It's just meow, meow. Let's make a little loop here of our little base. Woo! And we can jump even more because of the boost. We get like 3 blocks or 4 blocks worth of jump now. What else? Oh yeah, the water. My dog's wanting to go outside all of a sudden. Bonk. Yep, we can breathe underwater with squid. And we can run underneath the water halfway decently. Unfortunately, the water breathing doesn't give you the abilities to like mine fast or anything like that really. But it is here. It is what it is. We can see really well because it's night vision, so we don't have any problem seeing through or underwater. So yeah, that's the armor. That's about all I needed to do for this, to show you what was going on. The episode is kind of long already. So I think I'm going to cut it there, get rid of that, and say goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Actually, I want to say I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, thank you. And if you want, it would be nice if you click the like and subscribe button and share and all that stuff. Yeah! And now, this is Digimazter saying goodbye.